Linda, he venido a buscarte porque es imposible para un mexicano vivir sin el cariño de su alma y de aquella tierra donde me dejaste, que es la más linda de todas las tierras. Te he traído envuelta en mi sentimiento tu canción preferida.
Oh God, gotta turn that off. Okay. Today, I am going to be taking you to the islands of Mexico. Well, not really. I am going to be making Atole, which sounds a lot like something you would say when someone has given you a parking ticket. A little bit. So anyway, Atole, which is a Mexican hot chocolate. I found it on Channel 4 website, and I think it's a little bit odd. But anyhow, all you need for this, apparently, is a blender. Some dark chocolate. This is Mayer Gold dark chocolate infused with a twist of chocolate. Oh, of course it's got chocolate in it. Infused with orange and delicate spices. 55% cocoa. Wow. You need 2 mugs of milk. I haven't put the milk in there yet because I don't want to spill it. But there is my milk. And you need 2 mugs. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I don't have 2 mugs that are identical. So that's the best I can do. You need 1 cinnamon stick. You need a few cloves. And some corn flour. Well, you don't need corn flour, you need something called cornmeal, which is really hard to get. So I asked my friend James in Sainsbury's, and the closest thing we could come up with was corn flour, which, having looked at Google, is nothing like cornmeal, but I only need a tablespoon of it anyway, so we'll shove it in and see what happens. So let's get going. Cool. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is break up the chocolate, which I have done. That is 100 grams. And for your safety and my safety, as usual, I need to just make sure that this is chocolate. Yeah, that's chocolate. Different though. I've got my cloves out. I'm only going to get a few cloves. Bit silly thing happened in the supermarket. I said to the lady, "Where are your cloves?" And she looked at me as if I was sort of saying, I don't know, talking about her, what she was wearing. But no, and I said cloves. But I didn't want to say cloves of garlic. It's different cloves, so I don't know. Yeah, so they look like little flowers, really. You can give someone you can give that to a little Barbie, so there you go, have some roses or something. But these smell a little bit like a woman's shop that sells, like all these like candles and stuff. A little bit, yeah, floral. And I've got a cinnamon stick, which smells of cinnamon, so all good. And I've transferred my milk to my mugs. So what I'm going to do now is grate the chocolate. And yeah, you should see it magically turn from that into grated chocolate any minute now. Okay, here's an important lesson for everyone. When grating, please remember to use the grater to grate your food, your chosen ingredient, and do not try and grate parts of your body. I just grated my finger a little bit. I've made sure there's no bits of finger in there, but just a health and safety tip for next time, because it did sting a little bit and I've had to have a 5-minute timeout session just to regather my thoughts. So what I need to do is pour the milk into the blender, like so. 1 mug, 2 mugs, and then pour in my cornmeal, corn flour, whatever you call it. Like that. And then I'm going to blend it. All good. Okay, so we now blended that baby up. And there we go. A freshly blended plastic container of milk and corn flour. I can't think of anything more tasty. So I'm going to pour this into a pan, which I've just put onto heat. And that goes. And apparently, I now shove in my cinnamon stick, like that, and my cloves. And again, not my cloves like my jeans or a t-shirt, these cloves. So now I wait till that's brought to the boil, And then I chuck in the grated chocolate, and then we let it simmer, and then we can drink it. Okay, so it's actually boiling now. You can just see that. It's kind of like a potion, the way it's bubbling like that. It's kind of cool. It's like my witch's cauldron or something. So now I get the most exciting bit, and I get to pour all this grated chocolate into the recipe. And then you stir that in until it's all melted. And then what I'm going to do now is basically just keep stirring it for 8 minutes solid while it's simmering, and then it should be ready to drink. So I've been stirring this now for it's about 6 minutes, and I've got another 2 minutes to go. So you can see it's simmering. It's turned really chocolatey now, and it actually looks quite tasty. But anything chocolatey tastes good to me. It's on a really, really low heat as well. So I'm just about to transfer it into the mug. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to fish this thing out. I've managed to get the cinnamon stick out, but it says you've got to take the cloves out as well, but I couldn't find them. So whoever drinks it, well, it's going to be me, but when you make yours, you're going to get a nice clove surprise if you don't take it out. So, yeah, let's get this out. Anyone who knows me knows I only really like hot drinks as well, so for me to drink this straight out of the pan is, you know, it's quite daring. So here we go, let's try it. Wow, that is different. Tastes a bit like something that you might give to a zoo animal or something like that. It's nice, but it's not like a nice English cup of tea, put it that way. But anyway, Atole, Mexican hot chocolate, arriba, is all done. So there we go. So why not try it for yourself and see how you get on. Cool.